$125 million for the foreseen for the winners. So around about £100 million cash. As we know, FIFA allegedly are worried about the lack of interest in the Club World Cup. Only Real Madrid so far has sold out their fixtures. Is this a tournament to be almost instantly respected, or is it going to have to almost do its due diligence and earn that respect as the time goes on? Or is it just, for the clubs at least, is it a money grab opportunity? Don't forget the first game, PSG Atletico, we're showing that on Sunday the 15th. We're going to predict that, and we're going to give you our favourites to win it. But how long should a tournament take for it to be respected by the global football community, in your opinion?
I think, listen, it's going to take time. If you even go back and look at the World Cup is not the World Cup, when it first started, to what it is now.
In 1930.
It's going to take time. But, what I would say is that I thought this would have sparked more interest. There seems to be very little interest at the moment in it, which has kind of surprised me. But I think, in time, it all depends how this one plays out, how this one finishes off. We've seen loads of scaremongering before about World Cups and stuff like that, and they've turned out to be good. So I'm going to wait and see. But certainly the level of interest has been low. Not even the big TV stations are taking it. BBC haven't taken it. ITV haven't taken it. Sky haven't got it. You know what I mean? It's on DAZN and Channel 5. Yeah. And even the things like that surprised me. You know what I mean? It's surprising. So
who's going to present that? Vanessa Feltz.
Under
the hammer and that.
But it's a surprise. But let's see. Let's wait and see. I don't like to pass judgment on these things until we actually see it in action. I do kind of like the fact that you've got all the best teams in the world playing each other. I do like that. But is there just space in the calendar for this and stuff like that? I mean,
well, it's every 4 years, so that's the first thing. So, and I think people need time to see what it's saying. There's a few different issues, isn't it? The fact that, Club World Cup and, there's a lot of big teams not there.
Yeah.
I said, listen, Liverpool for all the banner, how could Liverpool not be there?
I find
Arsenal
that strange.
are one of the best teams in the world. I know you say, you're never going to win Germany, all the banter, but they're one of the best teams in the world. So the coefficiency and the stuff around it still needs to change.
And they will change that to allow for Liverpool and Man United to get into it.
It's got to start reflecting that.
Yeah.
And then
they've bent the rules for Inter Miami.
Then they bent the rules for that. And then obviously you look at the ticket prices of something that's quite new. It feels like it's been rammed down people's throats at the beginning. It's like, charge all this money to see this. And so, hold on, we don't even let us see what this is, man. If anything, you should do it the other way around.
Yeah.
Entice people to come with lower ticket prices, get everybody in. Look at the best players on display in the world. Ronaldo's going to be there now, and Messi and PSG won the Champions League. They're there, and Real Madrid. Do that, make it accessible, so then people start to go wow. And then I know it's a bit dread, but then you can start to put the price up as it starts to demand starts to. But I do think we have to be a bit open-minded, because the same way I think we're always skeptical because we know what's going on in some of these corporations, these federations, whether it's money and this, that.
They're all money, the tournaments.
But then sometimes we shut off from it straight away because it's money. But then if you look at how the Champions League format turned out in the end, you start to go, you know what? Wasn't that bad. That was all right. And then if you look at the Nations League now, at the beginning, it was all these European games are rubbish. And you go, look at UEFA though, man. This is Mickey Mouse Cup trying to make it for this thing. But now it's going,
how long games are all right. For you to
it takes years. It takes years. And this is only once every 4 years.
This is a respected, renowned tournament.
You know what? It would depend.
Depends how this one turns out
as well.
Yeah.
If the games are good, if they were competitive and the teams are going hell for level, because like I said, there's money on the line here. But if the players are all knackered and it's a low pace game and people can't be bothered to be there, and you can see that in the product, then
I'm looking forward to it because I want to. I'm like you, Flex. I want to keep an open mind. Yeah. I don't like passing judgment on these things before we ain't even seen it yet.
Yeah.
And I do think I want to see Al Ali, the Saudi champions, playing one of the teams over here, so we can gauge what the levels are and stuff like that. I am, and you get the best teams in South America, and it is literally, but I do think. I've been kind of surprised at how the interest has been quite low.
Do you know
maybe,
what?
like you said, maybe for Liverpool or United or someone like that, Arsenal's were in it. the interest might be a bit more.
I'm on Ticketmaster right now, Rob, right? And the cheapest ticket you can get for Al Ahly versus Inter Miami FC, which is on Saturday night, 8 o'clock, the cheapest ticket is $78. And that's for the third tier, kind of third row, third tier back. But then you go, if you want to sit near the pitch on the fifth row, you're looking at paying $490.
Yeah. That's America. You've been to America.
There lies
they charge a lot of money.
That's the problem.
All right, who do we think is going to win the Club World Cup? Don't forget, a lot of players have been brought in to teams like a Trent to play specifically in this. They want to be the first winners.
I think Real Madrid are going to be up there, innit?
I think you say PSG, but how are they going to be at it or tired? You don't know. Yeah. Chelsea, fresh. Could they do?
Chelsea got a lot of young players.
Man City got players there now, mate.
Man City. Maybe Man City.
I'm going to go Man City. City.
That's a good shout.
I'm going to go PSG.
I'm going to go Real Madrid.
I'll go PSG. And watch our score predictions for PSG versus Atletico Madrid on Sunday. It's tough to say because both teams have just come off such a grueling schedule anyway. I will go with PSG to win 2-1. Is there no extra time, is there? It's just you can draw.
I don't know.
Well, no, this is the group stage. They're in the group stage, so it must be 90 minutes.
Yeah. All right, well, that's our Club World
PSG
Cup
to
chat.
win. Ooh, yeah, I mean, Atletico Madrid, man. They're the top. Yeah. Hey, don't write them off with something like this. I would look. What I would actually love to see, right, is a team from outside Europe win.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you think them teams do? And the Saudi teams? Is there South American
fascinated.
Teams in there as well?
Yeah. You got a lot of Brazilian teams and all that.
Botafogo in it, I think.
Botafogo.
Yeah.
Good team.